the fight. Bones and balls won't break her stride. Sharing heart she won't hide. Hot to justice, heart so pure. In cases, that's for sure. What's the sussy with a wink? Till the comics bad guys sink. Twitch alarms and switching screens. The virtual world, no in-betweens. Pure in touch and iron will. Bad guys shiver at her thrill. With a crew she's never alone. Virtual paws break every stone. Hot bands give justice call. Feel her spirit stand so tall. Hot to justice, heart so pure. In cases, that's for sure. What's the sussy with a wink? Tell the comics bad guys sink. Switching screens, the virtual world, no in-betweens. Pure in touch and iron will. Bad guys shiver at her thrill. With her crew she's never alone. Virtual paws break every stone. Hot bands get justice call. Feel the spirit stand so tall. Hot to justice, heart so pure. In cases, that's for sure. What's the sussy with a wink? Tell the comics bad guys sink. To justice, heart so pure. Cracking cases, that's for sure. Thoughts are sussy with a wink. Tell the comics bad guys sink.
Cause you woke up in the morning with initiative to move, so I'll make it harder. Don't hold back. If you think about it, so many people do be cool and look smarter. Cause there's a party over here, so you might as well be here if the people care.
In a world of neon lights, till the body shines so bright. Clumsy hot flood holds her crown, busting sassy folks she's found. Her ears perk up a purple sight. With a smile she takes the fight. Bones and balls won't break her stride. Sharing heart she won't hide. Hot to justice, heart so pure. In cases, that's for sure. What's the sussy with a wink? Tell the comics bad guys sink. Twitch alarms and switching screens. The virtual world, no in-betweens. Pure in touch and iron will. Bad guys shiver at her thrill. With a crew she's never alone. Virtual paws break every stone. Hot bands give justice call. Feel her spirit stand so tall. Hot to justice, heart so pure. In cases, that's for sure. What's the sussy with a wink? Tell the comics bad guys sink. Switching screens, the virtual world, no in-betweens. Pure in touch and iron will. Bad guys shiver at her thrill. With her crew she's never alone. Virtual paws break every stone. Hot bands get justice call. Feel the spirit stand so tall. Hot to justice, heart so pure. In cases, that's for sure. What's the sussy with a wink? Tell the comics bad guys sink. To justice, heart so pure. Cracking cases, that's for sure. Thoughts are sussy with a wink. Tell the comics bad guys sink.
Hello, one sec. I'm not quite ready yet, but that's like was going on for too long. And I like to start it when the music is at the beginning. So that's what we're doing. Yes, I'm that potato. I'm like, no. The music is where I want it to be, guys. Okay, it's exactly where I want it to be. Let me reset this. I haven't done the like event thing because I was like trying. Ew, I don't want that. There we go. I was like trying to set everything up. How we going, guys? Yes, I took Twitch off and put Kick on to see because I'm going to do something on Kick starting with this at the subathon for a video once I get a couple more out. So I am seeing if we can handle Kick again. If I get rid of Twitter, because I don't know if I see much of a difference with Twitter anyway. So it's just like, eh. So yeah, that's for something. I didn't mind getting rid of it last time because like no one really watches on Kick anyway. Because I did it for a discoverability test to see. It's like, is there any discoverability on Kick? The answer is not really. No, you have to get all your traffic over. It's because it has a botting problem. But there was like there's something I'm testing for a different video based on like some dumb drama that was going around. So there is a reason. A spat with who? Who are you bullying now? And welcome in, chat. How you going today? Were you guys bullying people? You know, you're not supposed to do that. Oh my god. We're anti-bullying here, guys. Now let me fix this in the Discord. Whee! Okay, sup, Tony. How you going today? I hope you had a good one. Okay, put that there. There, done. Clan, because I'm so behind, because it was late. I was supposed to be on like an hour ago, but I had to call my nephews, and they actually wanted to talk to me for once. What the fuck? Usually, they never want to talk to me. They're all like, Auntie, I'm watching a YouTube video right now. It's like, listen here, brat. Listen here. Not even my nephews want to talk to me, you little assholes. This is why I beat them when I try and then they beat me up, you know. Normal stuff. One second, let me plug this in. That's it. Is that charging? Nope. Wrong one. Let me try again. Hey, Sushi, with the delinquents, thanks to follow. I'm gonna try. One sec. Let me read that in a second. It's just... Yes, it's charging or Coolio. There we go. We're all set. We're all going. Is it going? Yeah, there we go. Now we can chill out. And I can read it all. I can read all your who's its and what's. Let's hey Lucas, you are lovely. You are awesome. You are great. Never forget, you can be absolutely lovely every single day. Okay, why does this keep going? I don't know if I'll try a different one while I'm overseas, but we'll see. I'll put on some background music before I forget too. Okay, what are you guys saying in here? We got some. Hey Lucas, hey Tony, hey Ivan. It's Judy Hops. It's me behind the desk yet again. Who would have guessed? This is still not working. Oh my god! Stay in your spot. Silly stand annoys me. It's like wanting to fall down, so I keep having to rest it on my boobage because it's like not wanting to stay up. It's like no matter how I do it, it wants to fall. Huh? And I don't know why. Okay, let's try that. Because I need it higher, but every time I put it higher, it just falls right over. My life. I've been having this trouble the past 2 weeks. No matter where I put it, it just doesn't want to stay where I put it. Okay, there we go. This is a little bit better. Hey, Roxas. Okay. Hey, Divus. Bullies? Who we bully? Who would bully a VTuber? I wasn't bullying, I'm gonna assume. So I found it weird that someone would be uncomfortable with beating up a woman NPC with that whole Crimson Desert thing, and they didn't want to play that game. Okay, the only thing I saw about Crimson Desert is people are going to be mad. I didn't see anyone getting mad other than the guy saying, I'm so happy I get to beat up women. Like, it's like, I'm buying this game just so I can beat the shit out of women just like they deserve. And I was just like, that's weird. That's a weird thing to say. I know people were getting up him for the weird shit, the weird way he fucking said that. Because that's fucking, like, who the fucking says that? It's like going, yeah, I really want to play this game because babies deserve to get stabbed. It's like bit weird, bro. Bit weird. I would have to say, like, those posts were a bit weird. But, like, because no one gave a shit about that game. And chat said, how would it feel if you just had a game beating up a man to death? It's like, isn't that like every game ever? Then all you can't just drop it now. But I'm the one who not starting that. I think the thing is, like, for different people on the thing, it can be uncomfortable. But I guess it's like depends. It's like horror movies and stuff. Like, depending how you portray the scene, can feel different, right? It's like, some scenes are like, oh, that's fine, a guy getting murdered or whatever. But then some scenes, if they were saying, like, oh, the white man deserves to be killed like this, you would be uncomfortable. Like this. It's like, depending how scenes are, like, done, it can feel different, right? And it's the same with most things. That's why cinematography is so important, because it can really make you feel different things. Why thou I'm always wholesome. Always wholesome. But no, we also like looking at funny Gooner things. Funny Gooner things are funny. But I do think a lot of the backlash was what people were saying about the game, not the game itself. So with that type of trolling, what type of trolling? That always crying like they pay bills, like they pay the bills. For liking the boys we smart? Huh? I find that ridiculous, because I do find, like, people are just as upset about things they find themselves offensive in video games. That's why I find it hypocritical. Because you yourself find certain things offensive or upsetting to watch and shouldn't be in there. So that's my point. And I think people can be uncomfortable, and I do think the people saying it is kind of being gross. It's like they're trying to act like they're using the game to beat up women because they can't beat up women in real life. It's saying that kind of stuff is odd. And calling it trolling is just a way to say, when I make a joke, it's a joke. But when you make a joke, it's offensive. Because if you said something similar about men deserve to get beaten up and die in wars or some bullshit, people would have their panties in the biggest bunch of their fucking life. You know, if you said that about a game character, it's like, oh, Solid Snake died in a war, as men should. People would have their panties twisted. And that's my point. People are just as sensitive as each other. Where's my drink? In the new home, no shoes, no bitches. No things. A cop. But I can say that's the thing. If someone is upset about what you said, not about the game, then they're upset about the shit you say, not the context of the game. You know what I mean? Yes, I'm trying to get a mod working so we can have, like, an infinite cult. It's giving me a little bit of trouble, though. Cult. Because I'm trying to get the no aging mod, but it's been a pain in my ass. Cult. Because that's what I wanted to do it so we can have like a cult that, like, where our numbers just go up and up kind of thing. Weird. Yeah, I can find that's true, being offended about people that say, but I was just saying it was dumb that you want to drop a game because of what people are saying on Twitter. Well, there's so many games to play. Like, you don't play half the games you talk about. That's the thing. So dropping a game for things like that is fine, in my opinion. I just think if it makes you not want to play it, not want to play it. Like, I see dumb stuff and I'm just like, I don't feel like watching that. You know, because we're, like, oversaturated with so much, possibilities and, like, data, so it's like similar to that. It's like, if this is like makes us not want to play it, then we don't play it, you know? And that's what you should do, is just, if you don't want to play something, don't play it. You don't have to yap about it, talk about it, drag it down, be a bitch about it. Just don't play it. Like, and that is my thing about it. 130k, tell me what to play. and that's my opinion of my top thing is, it's like, if you don't like something, avoid it. What do you mean, you did nothing wrong where? In what instance? Okay, let me get my hair on. Yeah, exactly. It's better. What do you mean, what I think? Give me context. What are you talking about, bruh? What are you talking about? What? Huh? 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 But yeah. The NPC thing? The beating up NPCs, that's nothing new, and no one cared about beating up NPCs. That's the thing, you're using an outsource of saying, I think you're incorrect in saying people are mad about beating up NPCs, when they're mad about how people are talking about using the game to, like, promote wanting to beat up women in general. See, you're conflating two equations going, you really care about the game. No, they care about what people are saying, and that's why people are mad. And that's my point. So, I'm not quite agreeing with you, but I do think, yes, it's just an NPC, who gives a shit. You can beat up most NPCs in games. W word? Wanker? Recreationally mad? Yeah, I think it's fine to be recreationally mad as long as it doesn't take over your life. Like, if you spend all day being mad on Twitter or some shit, or there's something always pissing you off, in my opinion, you're wasting your life. Like, you're doing nothing about getting pissed at things that don't affect you in any way or will affect your life. You're wasting away doing nothing. It's the same reason, like, I only talk about stories I want to talk about, because if I talked about every fucking, like, drama or dumb shit, just because you're supposed to cover all of them, aren't you supposed to care? I'd go insane. Because most of them, realistically, don't affect me. Most VTubing stuff doesn't affect me. It doesn't affect anyone. Realistically, like most of the internet. So I only talk about the things I find interesting, or I think is funny. It's good for men's mentals. Oh, I was saying going to war is good. I think, like, history has proven us the opposite. But I suppose we don't, like, I suppose, like, military is still very anti-mental health, aren't they, in some ways? So, because, like, most men back in the day came back with PTSD, huge mental health problems, and, like, tons of issues from the war. So, how about NPC? Don't bring your weird shit into this. Oh my god. But that's the thing, I guess we'd have to actually ask some military people, but not all military people have seen actual combat right nowadays. High school level drama, exactly. And that's why when people are funny, it's like, oh, you shouldn't treat it like a drama. If 90% of it is high school drama, why wouldn't you, bro? Hey, Ariel, welcome in. I work wonders with a thumbnail. But yeah, I do agree, it's silly getting upset over something like an NPC, if someone's actually upset about that. But from what I saw, it was the people being dickheads. As per usual, you know, the internet rage baiting everything. You have 2 consultants mandatory leave after you get back. Yeah. That's a lot better than you went to Afghanistan? Really? After that, you'd still say it's good for your mental health? I'm a very, like, ideally, we shouldn't have wars kind of person. Like, but that's because I think, like, we're a civilized society now, you know? It's not like back in the day when everyone was your neighbor and everyone wanted to steal your carton of milk. There really wasn't on me about. Okay, you gotta rephrase that again. I don't understand. Again, yeah, it's a little too off for me, Roxas. Yeah, hey Lucas. It's 5:30 PS Delky. Oh, thanks, Lucas. But I'm also anti-draft and stuff like that. I do understand why some countries have it because it's like they're bordered with too many bads. But yeah, like same thing. Like I don't think ideally a war is good for anyone or too much violence. So. That's the thing. I think like most people aren't suited for it, and it shouldn't be something needed to be done, kind of thing. So, like, but the thing I don't like about military war is that like your average Joe in the military has no say. Nah, I don't think for me, forced service is like the worst infringement on freedom. And if you're pro like freedom, like most Americans say they are, I can't imagine why you'd be pro the draft. Be better than my business. Fair, like, but that's the thing. Like, I don't think most people are suited for war. Like, they don't have the capacity for it. You know what I mean? Like, not everyone's built like capable of doing that kind of work. Showed you men getting beat up. Yeah, I don't know that situation. I don't know that VTuber. And like I said, I can't comment on if people mute you or ban you in other chats. Because it's like kind of asking me to talk shit about random people I don't know. And other VTubers, which I'd prefer not to. Because you're asking me, is their ban or their mute justified? Del, I can't comment on that. It's their chat. It's rude of me to do so. Yeah. You said they muted you or deleted your comments or whatever, but from what you were saying, and you said you were in the right. I don't. I'm saying I don't care. That's what I've said multiple times. I don't care about that conversation. It's dumb. You keep asking me the same question, and I keep saying I don't care. I think it's dumb. If you get banned in other chats, that's out. You problem don't bring during other people. There's people here. If you ban, very click on my own. Well, it's fine here. Exactly. That's the thing. Like, if people delete your message and don't think it's appropriate for their chat, that's their own thing. Like, every chat, every Twitch thing is their own personal little, like, hellhole. It is my tism. Don't make me slap you in the tism. I'll do it in Minecraft. Who needs a tism slap? Pro their personal freedom. They are perfectly fine telling you what not to do. See, that goes against my tism. My tism is I hate hypocrisy, and that is a humongous hypocrisy in my mind. That's my tism, right? Fucking right in the tism. It drives me crazy, that kind of stuff. Okay, necessary if you're a patriot, just go willingly. Exactly, that's the thing. If it's a worthwhile war, people will volunteer. The draft is for when they want to force you into a war you may not want to participate in. And that is my thing. I think heads of military and military should more say in when they go to war, because they're the people actually going. And that's what I find rude as fuck. The people who actually have to do all the work, all the danger, are the people with some of the least say on what they actually have to do. Here is not canon main Dragon Ball. I am sad. What is Dragon Ball Heroes? For using a lizard emote. Streamer was also confused. Never. How does one stop talking and just goon? Exactly. Because we're talking about goon, not just gooner stuff, not just gooning. Like, that's illegal. You can't just goon on Twitch. Okay. Hope's not being a horn dog, but does the uniform have another layer below? Just curious. No, I just have the shirt. It technically, like, has some undies and briefs, but, like, I don't think they're on. Like, that's the thing. I do have everything under here, though I have the sensor thing, because I'm not a not safe for work person, so I have no booby, like, nips or other stuff, because I'm like automatically censored because I don't use that stuff. And that's what I think people are very confused when I'm just like, I don't care about not safe for work creators and stuff. They assume I must be one, and I'm not. At all, which is I find hilarious. Okay, where's my cuffs gone? Barbie, yeah, I keep it. That's just so when I change the model, I don't have to worry about any of that stuff because it won't be there because I have a new outfit that's gonna come at some point, and so I don't have to. I don't have to ever worry about like the outfit being too scantily clad or something. I'll never get in trouble for future outfits. Oh, it's all under there. It's just you don't have like the colored in where the nipples are, or you know, any detail to where the JJ is, you know, it doesn't have any of the detail. It's all the shapes and whatnot are there, but there's no actual who's it's and what's it's. I have no idea what you can say on Twitch, I'm gonna be honest. Me, I don't know, I'm just talking like I'm like I'm Willy Wonka right now. Because that's how Luca, like, did some, like, gave me deep cleavage on some of theirs, because they helped me figure out how to do the layering. We looked at softcore hentai porn and put it on your stream. Good times. Good times. You mean that, you mean the quiz show, is it anime, or is it hentai? Do we bring three band-aids per person? Just shove something on there. Shall we bring back the ultimate quiz show, guys? I used to love doing quiz shows all the time. And were they allowed not so very art drawing for a couple of days? Oh yeah, back then, and we had all, and I put up the like the weirdest like half nude images, and then that person got cancelled because they went on their stream completely nude, and I was like, I would assume you're okay with that. Stuff, but not that you person. Exactly. See, I have tons of friends. Like Luca does not safe for work stuff. Lots of other people know I do, and that's all good for them. And they even show me some of the stuff. Go like, oh, to check for art things because I am a digital designer. And they're like, do you see any errors here? Like Luca always shows me their model while they're setting it up to see if I see anything, and stuff like that. Only some things make me uncomfortable because Luca's imagination is too wild. And I'm just like, my eyes. But you know, when it comes to art, I find it a bit easier because it's like you put on your doctor's goggles, you know, kind of thing. It's not like as weird. You put on the, no, let me see what's under the hood and what needs to be fixed, huh? Basically, you would laugh too much. Exactly. Oh yeah, I can't take anything seriously. Hey, big old girl. Thanks for the headbat, homie. And thanks for the follow. But yeah, yeah, I know a couple people who do it, or like mid, like in the way. I'm very like, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know how to properly describe it. Unless it's a joke, I'm not gonna do. I'm not interested in anything like that because I'm a very personal person. That's the right way. I have no like want, and I'm a very private person. Tony's your enemy. What did you do? I just assume Roxas is in the room. What has Roxas done? Who is your enemy? Why is he your enemy? I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, it's because sometimes you look up more goonery things. I hadn't fully realized, but we're gonna goon the cult. We're cult goons. Exactly. The delinquents is our community name, and they're gooners. Usually, I get some videos, but it's like up. I do have a few here, but like a lot of them, like, why is this not working? Okay. That's working. Okay. Is that working? 1 sec. It says it's fucking work. I'm so confused. This is so confusing. I swear Nexus mods were different. Okay. Let's see if that works. Ew, I can hear myself nasty. Yes, that worked. Yay! Now, hopefully that works. I'm trying to make a way to make an infinite cult. An infinite cult where we're just never ending. We're always adding. Anyone that comes onto stream is added. And you don't die of old age. I only have to resurrect people who die because they shit themselves or something, you know? Good times, good times. Sorry, I had to fix that. Hey, T-Baby, welcome in to the delinquents. Doesn't mean I hate him. He's good. Ah, you disagree with Roxas, so he is your enemy. But you don't hate him. Have the trim left for the room. Oh, how does that connect to videos? But, oh wait, I guess you showed me the video. That's good, you're almost done. You can set up the computer and finally play frickin' Hytale, bro. Just saying. It's the Gooner Olympics. Oh god, that's a good thing. That'd be great. You know, that would be fun at the end of the year. Instead of doing, like, because we don't have the VTuber awards anymore. If we do top 10, like, category VTubers every year, like at the end of 2026, I guess it's the beginning of 25, it's like top Gooner VTubers 2025, top ASMR VTubers 2025, kind of like videos on the Officer channel, so we're just like the best of the best, baby. Because that would be great. It would be pretty much the Gooner Olympics. That'd be fantastic. I'm going to have to let the trim dry, so it would be the 13th. Will you help me set it up? I can try my best, but it shouldn't be hard. You just need to plug in your cords. It should be really plug and start. Where it says... no, Tony Down Under was here before, not Tony Mata. Tony is a different Tony. Because Tony Down Under, I think, was on YouTube before, yeah. Where it says Gooner only, so I had to check it out. Plus, I enjoy the YouTube videos. Welcome in, fellow Gooner. We're talking about Gooners, but who would be the top? I feel like Feifei, because she's like, I watch a lot of her little clips. She would have to be like a top Gooner. Then with the shrimp girl, I feel like should be a top Gooner. Or obviously Project Melody too. Top 10 most controversial VTubers. Top 10. What else though, Day? Top 10 most underrated VTubers. Top 10. Oh, 2026 of 2025. Top 10 events? I think that'd be a good one. I'm not a Goon. How dare you, Lucy Price? Yep. I'm pretty sure she's a Gooner. Oh, top agencies. Oh, would that be different? Top agency or top agency CEOs? Top agency Gooners. Admit that they are Gooners, asking for a friend. Most people, I feel like, know they're a bit Goonery. Even I can be a bit Goonery at times. Lucy Pure, yep. Pretty sure this is who I'm thinking of. But always check. Why is one? Her name's Peggy Pure. Yep, she was a girl from the story. Yeah, it's only slightly Goonery. This year of 2026 or 2025, because 2025 had Cinder, so I guess it depends. Would it be like 2025 or just till right now? So like March 2025 to March 2026. Because if you did it right now, like an event, it would have to be like last year's, because there's barely any of 2026. I'm the big Gooner. I love women. 6. Yeah, and then you'd have to wait till the end of the year, like December, to do a top, like a countdown. Just, I don't know anything about computers. Why did you hide your IP address? Most people don't need to, and it fricks with your internet speeds. I don't know. The only way to really hide it is to have a VPN, is doxing. Oh, you are so paranoid. No one is gonna dox you, bro. And most IPs are for, like, your city. It doesn't even give your address. Yes, I am. Then a VPN. Yeah. I feel like that's the only way to properly do it is a VPN, so you'll have to pay for a VPN. Which most people don't, because they also fuck with your speeds and whatnot, so... I don't like... Oh, I definitely don't like the idea of doxing, but I'm lucky, like, in Australia, when someone puts in looking for an IP, it just comes up Brisbane. It's like, good fucking luck, mate. That could be fucking anywhere. 80% of the state's population is in that city. It's the same, like, it can come up Sydney sometimes. I'm nowhere near Sydney. It's in a whole, like, many states away. Would have to be either Cinder or for Shoujo, right? Yeah, for 2025. That's why I feel like leaving it for 2026. You are the best VTuber for Gooners. You can't escape the allegation. For them. Not to help them. See? Yeah, exactly. It's because, like, we have less servers and stuff like that, right? Going to try harass someone. That's the upside of being in a smaller place, is you have to find someone in your country willing to harass you, but it also means there's less places to shut. It's like... I would say a VPN is a waste of money, honestly, for the average Joe, unless you're literally being a toxic asshole online or something. Like, unless you're like one of those VTwitterers that spend all their time tweeting fucking made up shit about people, I don't think you don't have to worry. Because even, like, one of the most hated Twitter guys only got doxed recently, and you know how they got doxed? They hacked into his home security camera. That was easier than getting their address. Not that many people. Yeah, there's only 25 million. Yeah, it's more of an American thing. There is some instances, like, some girl streamer, she was a big Australian streamer, and she got stalked, harassed, and they poisoned and killed a bunch of her animals. And so she quit streaming. It was all over the news here. But that's pretty rare. And that's why I stay private, but it can happen. But it's because, you know, when you show your full face and stuff like that, you're more likely to be able to be seen. Yeah, exactly. You have to be pretty relevant to be doxed. Like, that is beyond... Yep, it was her dog died, two of her horses died. She ended up moving, like, to Outback, Australia, and she ended up quitting streaming, because she was just like, I will not risk another animal, I just can't do this, kind of thing. I were really awful people that I generally don't like, and they're awful towards anyone. That's the thing, like, that's the thing. I would say doxing is justified, like, but the guy who's, like, literally would encourage other people, if they're encouraging other people to get doxed, blah, 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 you know, doing hate, etc., I will laugh a bit if they get doxed. You know, if someone's the kind of person that, like, does all that hateful shit, then it happens to them, you know, karma. But, like, it would have to be something like that for me to justify it, you know? That would mean karma, like, you would have less likely that people would feel bad for you if the same thing happened to you, you know, kind of thing? That's usually how it works. It's like, I think for security, but it's personal choice and just an extra layer of security. Yeah, I would definitely think if you're streaming for a while, but it can also fuck up your connection with a lot of things. Even with Twitch. Lol. I didn't... okay, everyone hated on Minted, but I didn't see anything he did that was bad, or any worse than any of the other VTwitterers. That's why I found funny that everyone was always up his ass. But that was far worse on Twitter. And I always find it very funny, that kind of stuff. It's just like, the worst people you know are fighting, kind of. At least I found that most of the time even though he was obsessive, he tried to stick to the info, right? That's at least something. But I would say, yeah, he would get too obsessive with things and certain topics. Did he? I did not see that. That might be why he got hate. I only saw his stuff posting information. Oh, then definitely, I would not. If he promoted doxing, definitely, I do not agree with that at all. I don't agree with anyone getting doxed. Unless, you know, well, I'm gonna laugh if they promote doxing and then got doxed, you know what I mean? You know, that's gonna be it. Exactly. I think that's the thing. There should be a level of you should get along kind of thing. Games with a VPN means you're fucked, bro. Yeah, there's a lot of things to take into consideration. I'll set up, well, Google it, bro. Like, okay, Rox, as I say, I can't hold your hand through life. You're gonna have to learn to Google. That's the thing. There's a lot of things you're gonna have to do. And depending what you're gonna do, that's different. And I am coming out with a video on how to get started in VTubing in 2026. Hopefully this month or next, but it will depend because I'm adding the videos and the images on the officer video. Some friend, what? I'm busy, bitch. I'm moving. I have 11 days until I'm moving. I have to pack up my entire house here, send all my stuff to my nephews, do all my work, do all my stuff for my grandparents. I have to get my flight stuff organized. I have to get my health insurance. I have like a bajillion freaking things to do. Well, why I still stream and do my work. Pretty much for every VTuber fandom. Yeah, that's true. It's hard to tell where someone stands if they hate everything, right? But yeah, exactly. So I can do a little video outlay, but I can't get on call and like spend hours setting up stuff, depending what you need. Yes, we're going to Gooniversity, and this is the goon of the goon. This is where all the goon comes from. And for anyone, the source of the thumbnail is Onimai. You're welcome. Sorry. Okay, let me bring this up before we get into it. Get boom. No, it should be fine. Frick, 1 sec before I bring this up. Is this working? Is this gonna work? One crap. I'm just trying to make sure this is actually like downloading before I start doing other stuff. Goddamn piece of crap. I hate doing mods. Will this work? And then I'll show you the dumb things I want to show you. Sorry, guys. There we go. Nice. Okay. It worked. It worked. God, I hate everything. Okay, that's there. But no, I do the same things to my nephews, so don't think this is like, oh, Dell's not my friend, they're not nice to me. My nephews ask me things that are easily Googleable, and I say, fucking Google it. and they're 10 and 5. Like, Auntie, can you help me with Google's your friend? Because the thing is, it's a very basic common sense thing, and I try and help them with it, you know? Like, because so many people prefer to ask people that, like, all these random questions that are you can easily look up. And it's honestly better to just be able to look up the information you want, you know what I mean? Because it kind of breaks your own ability to critically think. If you rely on other people for information instead of just learning how to look up information, you won't know how to do it. Maybe I shouldn't get you for help. It looks like you don't know what you're doing. Depends with what. With my sound, I get Bus to help me. That's the thing. I have no ear for sounds. So it's not until ages later I can like, oh, I hear a difference now. That's why I always get Bus to help, because he can really hear the difference. I'm so hurt, Dal. I'm sorry. This is the mother in me. it hurts, but it is. As well, Dell streams as a collaborative effort, exactly. See, that is also an intelligent thing. Knowing when you suck at something and getting someone who knows better. See, even when I read it and I go through it and all the sounds, I can't hear the difference. So that's why I always check with Bus. And it's the same thing. It would be like me working on my car and not getting my granddad to check over it. Or getting him to help. He knows better. You know what I mean? And beautiful. And I've helped her, exactly. Yeah, exactly. If Google, and if you find you suck really bad, but setting up your PC will literally just be plugging it in. See, that's the thing. Computers is one of those things, like plugging in your computer and getting it started is something any moron can do. Streaming, depending how complicated it gets, is time. It takes time, and there's some basic things, but you may need a hand on certain little things. Unless you old people. Yeah, unless you're like 60 plus. Oh my god. But yeah, this is the anime that the thumbnail's from, guys. You're welcome. Have you tried turning it off and on again, guys? It'll help you. This is where the big boobs are from. I have no idea what this anime is about. I just saw a clip. And that was it. Like, I just saw Fifi's clip on it. And I saw it all over Twitter. It's probably some rom-com. About cute girls doing cute things that I'll be like, put it in the bin. Knowing me. Okay. Let me look it up. Let me look at the list. Oni-chan wa Oshima. Man, I cannot speak words. Man, I haven't done an anime tier list in a while of, like, things to watch. Once I'm back on the anime channel properly, maybe I will. I swear, I struggle to get half my videos out at the moment. I'm looking for... description. Self-professed home security guard. Okay. Mahiro Oyama has not left his home in years. There's a guy in this? Where? Where? There's a guy in this anime? Where? Himself in his room playing a robotic visual novels. This prime lifestyle causes his prodigious sister Mahira to worry about his well-being in hopes of solving this problem. She devises a plan to rehabilitate him back to normalcy. This part of Mahira's plan is to concoct a medicine that changes his brother's vitals because he's turns it into a bona fide female. Okay. Dismay. Much to Mahira's fervent dismay, stuck in this predicament, Mahira has no choice but to live out his life as a cute girl until the effect wears off. I always find this trope so funny. Guy turns into cute girl. Isn't this just a guy is actually transgender? How to goon the anime. Femboy. No, but she's not a femboy. She's a girl now. Her physically entire body is a girl. That's where I thought it was gonna go, that it was a femboy. Yeah, see, this is against their will, but I would say isekais, well, wouldn't they still be trans because they're a boy inside of a girl's body, but they want to be a boy? It's like Inception. What way is it? Because they're the wrong gender on the inside still, right? They're like, wait a minute. But I would say, like, if you went to it, like, I was isekai and I chose to be a girl, like some of them do, like, yeah, that's a bit odd. I swear I've seen this character design before.
出来すぎと言ってもいい。優秀な妹の兄という立場、周囲の
The funny thing, even though I don't watch too many, girls doing cute things, I do like these style. It's very cute.
もういっそお兄ちゃんはおしまいにしてこのまま。
Bruh, she looks like she's dying.
何がお姉
She's
ちゃ
so
んだ。
tiny.
見張りはお前の妹だろう。やるぞ、やってやる。ぐうたらでポンコツで人見知り。まひろちゃん応援してるからね。なんてこと聞くんだ。見張りちゃんのエッチ。いよいよ女の子が板についてきたんじゃない。見張りには内緒だよ。ハリッポー。まひろちゃんはいいよね。そこそこあるし。兄弟の立場は
Do something cute? I don't know. I'm not a performing monkey.
もうしばらくこのまま。
God, Isekai chooses different gender. What did they mean by this? What did they mean by this? It is really funny if you actually think about too many anime concepts. You're like, wait a minute, buddy. That's a bit weird. It's like you're suspect. That's why I feel like a lot of anime needs a bit of suspended disbelief or ability to ignore things, because there's like so much stuff going on. Long ago. Oh my god. But yeah, that's like the top Gooner for Renna. Okay, in the beginning I was worried if sex change murder will be annoying or boring for me. So after watching through the entire season, his sex change is only a hook and it's lost its importance after a few episodes. Isn't that bad? Like, I hate when the concept, like, they have a funny concept and then they're just like, and now no one gives a shit anymore. It's like when they have a cool isekai concept and then it's just like, and no one remembered. 100% girl in both looks and character that has zero behaviors that would indicate the history of a male. I feel like this guy is trying to, like, convince himself it wasn't gay that he gooned. It's like, oh no, they're really a girl now. I find that hard to believe that the guy's just completely gone into, like, fully, oh, they're a girl now. Bro's just ashamed he gooned. 100%. First I tried to explain how skittish she was by her being a net, but the longer the season went, the more obvious it became that it's not the case. So if we're gonna go sex change... What the fuck are they even talking about? Bro is like, I swear it's not gay. The review. This series does not adapt all the chapters, it adapts them in an odd order. The anime is fun and good, but like horror, you may just read the manga and get a full picture. If you see the review afterwards, you only miss chapter 4. Very trans. 19 and 23, along with most bonus chapter pages. The anime itself is still good, with a bubbly art style that makes our cast look good. The humor in this is good for an anime, but what makes the series any fun is watching the characters interact. The main cast are all so charming and distinct. To be a healer cast that's mostly female class locked. That's what I find so funny is, like, in a lot of things, guys are just as much as healers, but it is, like, stereotypically a girl's role, right? Generic, yeah. The premise is from the get-go that a man, older brother turned gaming enthusiast, reclusive but ultimately harmless, wakes up having been turned into what looks like a preteen girl by his mad scientist sister. Oh, wait, so he's an older man turned into a preteen girl? Okay. Via a drug in her room, she has a manual on her desk which details how she wants to turn him into her little sister. Meaning this is entirely deliberate with an agenda. It sounds like this should be a hilarious comedy to give a guy what he deserves in order to appreciate what being a girl or woman is like as a punishment. That's not all what it is. I always find it funny when they turn people into, like, I'm a 30-year-old guy and now I'm a 12-year-old girl. It's like, why do they never just become a 30-year-old woman if they change genders? That means they're also age regressing and changing genders. Yeah, there is tons like this, tons with these kind of concepts, so yeah. It's not that crazy, but I always find it interesting. Yeah, this is some other stuff I have to look into. Hey, Benny. Then you'll be by the end of this. Yes. How confused are you? Yes. But it's it's an anime. It's like one of the, you have to give it a little bit of like a leeway on it. If you're taking anime way too serious, then we're already in a bad place. But you know? Ew! Stop it. It's kind of like, unless it's Berserk, that's the only thing you put on your thinking cap for, you know. Ivan, stop gooning on main. What is that even in reply to? Oh, it's the gay one. It's the clip from the new video about a guy who tried being gay because he couldn't get a girlfriend. I know these things, guys. You're welcome. Let me move this. Worse, it's really over here. Oh my god. What? You heard what I said, bitch. You heard what I fucking said. Enabled. I should just be able to play this, I think. Don't quote me. I'm so sorry. You're done with the painting for today? That's fine, homie. Order 69. I think not, sir. But we're going to be doing... Oh, by the way, guys, before I switch over to... We're going to go straight into some culting, because we're not going to be on ages today. But the thing is, tomorrow we're going to do some Fallout and some Factorio, like, bullshittery. That's kind of the plans for tomorrow, so keep that in mind. So we'll continue on with that now that I'm more free. But yeah, sorry I've been all over the place a couple days. I'm tapping so I can get ready to paint. Tabbing? Do you mean tabbing? You mean like tabbing out? Yes. Yeah, see, that's how you know Roxas isn't a tradie painter. He's not drunk while he does it. Did the TTX not work? Let me have a look. Oh yeah, it didn't. Where is that? I see it. The Erundel, the time has come to execute 69, but why isn't Tanga working? Oh yeah. Also, guys, I set up the throne to new address, so we're all coolio now. Because all that is confirmed. Yes, I'm pretty PogChamp. Look at me, working like ahead, like I have a plan. Okay, let me find this. I don't see Tanga. Oh, that might be why the alerts was turned off here. Annoying. Okay. Because I had that off because I was recording earlier. Sorry, guys. That can go off there. Okay, let's see if this works. Okay. I want quick start, but none of these other stuff. People with the death wish will just go medium. Because this is supposed to be our Gooner one. Ow! Oh, fuck. We're fine. We're fine. It just fell. Ow! I hurt my toe. I hurt my toe, guys. Why is this? Okay. Why isn't this working? Weird. Give me a second. Yeah, I hurt. I pulled my toe. sliding on the carpet like a dildo. Dumbass. No, I don't know why that was the word that came to mind. Don't ask me questions. I'm just a bunny cop. Okay. Why is this not letting me start? Any day now. Okay. Could it be I don't have enough save slots? Okay, it loads that piece of crap. That's only on day 5. I might have scuffed it because I added mods, so we'll see. But the mods shouldn't be new save only, so we'll see. Did my mods break this? Yeah, it throws off in case it won't work because games have a hard time with it. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, the mod Make All Immortal is broken. Fantastic. I hate my life right now, bro. God damn, I just put it in. It said it was fine. Alright, let me have a look. Cult. Oh, pain in my butt. I just wanted them immortal, so this won't happen. Oh my god. Open mod folder. Let's delete that. Let's have a look. I hate mods. And they hate me, I tell you. It's an amazing day. Thank you, thank you. Oh, I have a Stream Deck. It's just the cord broke, so I haven't reset it back up. And I've already packed it up now that I'm leaving. So, I have one. It's just the cord was being scuffy-wuffy. It kept disconnecting. It's a big butthead. So I had to get a new. I have to get a new cord for it, and I just haven't. Okay, that's not working. Okay, I'll just leave it. Bugger me. Cult. The lamb. Let's select this one. I can do this. That's the only reason I have it on the letter commands and stuff like that is because my Stream Deck buggered up. Sadly. Browse. Let me add this. Wait, I don't want that one because... Let me add that one. I think it's gonna be the best I can do is get something that it makes it easier for people to be rebirthed. Or maybe immortal followers will be the best. I'd wanted them to be able to die, but if we can't do it, we can't do it. If that's the best we got, the best we got. What goon, but not what we goon. God, guys, I don't need to name what the internet goons is an entry into philosophy itself to understand the true meaning of goon. Crazy work. Okay, I hate using mods because it's always like error, error, error. It's like, but what? Is it error enough that I can't play? Like what does it mean, guys? If it could exist too good, the cult to save me from the cult of the goon. Okay. It started in on this one. That's a good start. The Gooner Olympics. That would be my thesis. So, oh my god, you know what I saw? That's crazy. Speaking of Gooners, you know, so we must talk about VTubers, Gooners. I'm seeing a growing number of VTubers saying they're running for, like, political office and stuff. And I'm just, like, asking, who the hell is voting for a VTuber? I'm hella concerned. Okay, Twitch. Connect with Twitch. It's like, who's this? Like, yeah, I want a VTuber to run my county or, you know, state. Me, lol. And this is why Roxas doesn't deserve nice things, because he would vote people in, like, VTubers. Gooner for president. Extraction didn't sleep and now 2 job it. Ooh, that's rough. That's rough. Okay. The extension should now be activated. Aha. This should work. Yeah, oh, is that it? Genetically engineered cat girls? What if I say, like, sex robots should be, like, subsidized? Because they're a mental... Yes! Okay, this should mean that you are permanent. You won't die. Let's see if it works. So, if the mod is working, you'll be permanent in our Gooner cult. Which I need to name our cult too. But yes, it means we can play a save where just anyone is added and added and added, you never die, and our cult gets ridiculously huge. That is the aim of this playthrough, is the Gooner cult. Okay, guys, make your mod, guys, go in and enter life everlasting in the Goon cult. I would, but only if I agree with the VTuber on the issues of gooning. The issues of gooning. Imagine you, like, political officers are just anonymous VTuber girls. Like, that'd be quite funny. Oh, we're playing the cult of Goon. We're Gooners. We're gooning in the cult. And we're going to try and make life everlasting. End raffle! Roxas, welcome to the first member of Life Everlasting, Life Ever Gooning in the Goon Cult. You're a germaphobe, materialistic, petable, and immortal. Ayy! We'll never reach old age, let's go! Cut me some trees, peasant. Rigged. Yeah, this is a Goonies only cult, and all we care about is adding more members in the breed. That's all that matters in the grand scheme of things.
To goon or not to goon, that is the question. Whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the blue balls of outrageous fortune, or to take arms against a sea of infertility, and by opposing coom them.
Oh my god, slap. I turned it on, it was off before, and that's why I said sorry, cheese. It was like scuffed. Because I was recording a video that will be out in the morning. Yes. I keep you immortal. For joining the cult, you become an immortal. You won't die of old age. And I promise if you die of sickness, if it's possible, I will res you from the dead. Thanks for follow, lol. Welcome to the delinquent. Okay, now we're gonna make food. And the challenge really in this is that feeding everyone most likely is going to be the big challenge by the end. I also added a mod. I should be able to see. Yeah, see how he has the wood chopper next to his name? It's so I can actually see what the hell your job is and make fun of you. The dream. Stupid, can I eat? What's funnier is someone who said that called out someone else stupid is insane to me. I'm so glad no one else can see what that is said. It won't. Try resetting the page. Okay, let's. From Gooning with love. Hilarious. Okay. I should have missions. Where are they? Or did I skip them accidentally? Hopefully I didn't break it. To goon or not to goon? That is the question. Can we trust someone who doesn't even goon, my brothers? Okay, there usually is a mission on the side. What have I done? Okay, now it's popped up. It's just a little slow. Hey, demon, welcome in. You're welcome to the cult of Goon. I promise life everlasting and propagation of the Goon species. This is our new save where you're automatically immortal, and so I collect you like Pokemon. I must thank you, but relieving me of my duties, you have granted me what I desire most. Now that I've taught you, gambling, of course. Got some divine inspiration. I've got a present. Let me take my present. Got a present, nice. Where is Goon? But never how is Goon. Oh my god. That's like those Pokemon cards, exactly. Why? Okay. Okay, there we go. The Pokemans? Didn't a new Pokemon-esque game come out? Or am I crazy? Or am I cray-cray? Okay. I'm gonna go there. Just the living Gooner. Got him. There was something that people were talking about. It's like Power World-esque, but not really. Which I should play Power World because I just had a collaboration with Terraria, didn't they? Speaking of collabs, I'm so pissed off. Like, I don't like Apex Legends at all, and Gundam just had a collab with them, and I'm so peeved. Why do they only collab with things I don't like? Poke slop. I did once. I bought that Scarlet one, and my regret forever, I tell ya. It's just not as good as the old games, and I can get them for free. Yeah, I'm gonna send them a stronger worded letters of I can't believe you've done this. Money, yeah, bastards. Oh, they actually did it. Yep, nice. And it's over. Pokebee is Animal Crossing, but with Pokemon, and it's super popular with women right now. Oh, so it's Animal Crossing. I was way off. Yeah, a lot of, like, Animal Crossing in general is real popular with women. I tried one on the Switch, and I was quite bored, but I don't know if I just wasn't in the right mindset for it. I can write. I speak the Queen. I write the Queen's English here, guys. Okay, in we go. The king. I don't recognize that twat. It will always be the queen to me. It's, I don't know if it's just because it's what you're grown up with. There's something about, like, God bless the king seems so wrong. You know? So queen sounds better, you know? I have a feeling I've broken something, but... Because something no be... Like, I swear we should be able to buy it, build our temple thing first. Oh, 30 gold for the faith. Okay, that's fine then. So maybe I have to go do a day around first. Maybe I forgot about that part. Long live the king. It depends who's the monarch at the time. It's been long live the queen for, like, you know, 70 years. But it's whoever is the monarch. They say long live king, queen. Just been playing Stellaris today as a maniacal mistress empire that sold their soul to the eater of worlds. That could be a lot. Oh, that reminds me too. There's a strategy game I want to play, but I'm too busy. Like, I will be on stream tomorrow for something, but I'll be on, like, on and off up until my trip, and well, up until Subathon starts, because I'm prepping for it. Too much going on, guys. Bugger me. I remember how to play, don't worry. Ew, I'm gonna be bad touched. No one will touch me in the goon. No, don't touch me there. That is my gooning square. Yeah. Crown his power, could it be? He's jealous of our gooning crown. Jealous. Bugger. Mother trucker. The gooning square. What else would it be called? Thanks to the follow on Stoppable. I know what that is, don't worry. I totally know what these things are. The goon zone. Yeah. Ow! He hit me in my goon zone. Ow! Thanks, Unstoppable. I guess. That's the thing. The cuteness covers up the annoyingness. But it'll all reveal itself eventually. Has their own goon chair. Would it be a good stream if there wasn't all a goon chair, guys? You can choose a goon chair or a cup chair. It's all up to you in the end. Life's little choices. I think it's because Luke's it's because links are off. If you just go X-Space and clip it, it does it automatically and it lets it in. It's annoying, but there's a reason we don't allow clips unless you're VIP. Not clips, links. And that's because of people posting nasty things. Ooh, enemies! Thanks, Tony Down Under, my fellow Uzi. Thanks for the follow. As annoying it is, but I've been traumatized, so that's why I turned them off. I've been hurt before. Would have a certain item poking out of the seat. Oh, that's terrible. I was just imagining, like, Virgil's chair, which would be hilarious if, you know, the little guys underneath us, the bunnies, if we got those, but they're bunnies in a chair, and that's what will make it. So they're like little bunnies in goon chairs. Yeah, as a VIP, you can post links. But other people can't. It's how you know, it's how you can feel superior as a VIP. Which you can buy with enough points by watching streams, guys. That's a tarot. I'll go with food. Oh, not the jar. If you have the motivation. Exactly. Well, that's... Exactly. To be part of the cult of Goon, you must have motivation. Which was the other thing I was going to play today. But I think I'll do it after Fallout. Or it's either Fallout tomorrow or I'm playing... Continue Devil May Cry 1. Because I really feel like playing it again, so... continuing it. Even though that freaking spider pissed me off, man. I'm going back to my finishing games mode because I refuse to let Roxas be right. Goon is like a gooner as in a pervert. A horn dog. A lover of filth. Enfield currently? Ah, yeah. I still have that downloaded. I keep meaning to go back to it. But the same with the Horse Girl anime, too. I keep meaning to go back to that. I just don't have as much time as I really should. I should spend time watching... I shouldn't spend so much time watching dumb stuff. Dumb stuff. Yeah, true. That's the thing. I enjoy the dumb stuff, but I get distracted. I need more hours in the games. Hashtag, I know adult life. There's always something to do. Same with the editing. I love slop. It's my life. I love watching slop. I love slop shows, slop anime, slop games. But that's not equal me winning the bet. It's the same with, I'm supposed to like make a time for a collab and I'm like, oh, when, bitch. Exactly. I like my brain time. Like I say, dumbness equals happiness. The dumbest people are the happiest. The red crown. That is not my drink. Yeah, exactly. We all have like stuff like that. Easy peasy. Not being on hard mode makes this feel way too easy, man. Oh, taping. That's what you meant. Taping for that. You don't have the painter's fingers where you can just do it blind. Wouldn't or followers form. Let's do a followers form. Now you guys can be a pony. Oh my god, you're right. Has the type 1 and 2 bullshit, huh? Echoes of Incrad? What's that? We got 41 gold. Nice. We got enough money for our stuff. Yippee. This pervert. This is the god of Goon. See, we're only the king of Goon right now, but we're trying to be returned to godhood of Goon, you know? Don't disappoint me. Someone who doesn't understand Cult of the Lamb explains to you what Cult of the Lamb is about. Exactly. See, we are just a king of Goon trying to become a god of Goon. See? And you are my Goon follower. Oh, a new Sword Art Online game. Oh, I think I saw a trailer for that. Okay, get your fingers on the trigger, guys. We're gonna bring a new person in. Are you ready to join the House of Goon? Follow a raffle. And we're immortals. This is our, because you know, Goon is for life. And life never ending. So this is the immortal one. I have to keep you alive forever. So this is a fun one. So once you join, you'll be in this one forever. And I only play this save on stream will be the idea. Game looks fun. And we are the Goonies. Okay, guys. I'm gonna do the final countdown. Okay. Goon connected. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, burst! He's a mod, so everyone don't forget to say that he cheated. Immortal. Double rigged. He can do stone. The upside. The snorer? What does that mean? Does that mean he will snore? I've never had lime pie. I've had carrot cake. I think it's okay. It's not my favorite. I like carrots more. But pie, like American pies, aren't common here. He abused the mod powers. He's just like, suckers. I'd do it again too. Okay. And then I always put the cult over in this side. Because left feels right. You know what I mean? I don't know why. I think it's also because, like, there's a spot for it. Whee! I swear we started with more people. Greatly, the cult is going to... It's time you gave it a name. Cult of Goon! Cult of Goon! Yeah! Right, guys? Cult of Goon? Don't forget to like, subscribe, ring that bell, and all that fun stuff. I don't know. What the hell do we even say? Don't forget to Goon! I also prefer cream. Unmodding bus right now because of that one. What the fuck? Oh, and Kai. Gotta have to kick his ass. hate you guys. Can't believe this. I don't know why you guys are degens when I'm so normal. All I do is set a good example, and you act like this. Cult of the Goon. That has a nice ring to it. Oh, what is this? The follow's getting you down. Order a rebirth. Get out of here, loser. It means I can rebirth you if I hate you, bro. Work. Pray, Roxas. Pray to the altar that is Del. Sucker. Hi there, 6 and a follow. Welcome in to the delinquents. We're just running the cult of Goon completely more immortal. So no one will ever die on me. I'll help bus. Single VTuber is normal. It's true, I guess. Honestly, yeah. Now the real question, how many women are... Way before you can. Fight me, fight me. I think it only took me like 20 hours to beat Devil May Cry 1. What? I think I get a catch card. I can finish. Fight me. We'll see. But we'll see. I am very busy this month, so maybe you'll get going quicker. Okay, I really need beds. That's like all I have. God, I'm broke. Wait, where's my bed? I was supposed to steal that. Roxas, you asshole. I can't believe... before I can even have it, Roxas stole it. What a bitch. I'm making him poop gruel. This'll teach him. Oh, until April? Then I'm fine. Because I'm going to continue Fallout through most of it, is my plan. Because it's so big, but I'm going to work on the smaller games. Wait, why can't I eat these? Do I not need to eat and sleep? Did I fuck up? No, my bonuses! No, is that like that parkour one? Because, yeah, I'm really bad at that game. Yeah, I got my grandma a lemon tree for Mother's Day, and I've been having to take care of it ever since. So it'll probably die when I'm gone. Because when I went away to take care of my nephews for that month or so, 90% of the plants I was taking care of died. And I was like, son of a bitch. I was like, God damn it. God damn it. It was so sad. So I've just kind of given up on the growing things now. Until I'm somewhere permanent. And I can't be mad at it because my granddad said he's too old to take care of gardens, so fair is fair. But yeah, things just die real quick. But yeah, I suck at parkour games. It's like a running gag. Like, we were playing Crash Bandicoot 1 until I could not get the mod to work to make the sound, because for some reason there's a glitch in Crash Bandicoot, the bundle, where the sound on stream comes up like horrible if you don't add a mod. And for some reason I got it to work for a long time and then it just stopped. But it's like I was like literally rage quitting because 1 is made me so angry. Because I had only played The Wrath of Cortex as a kid. Really enjoyed it. Still remember raging. And parkour games are the only games that really, really get me there. Anger-wise. Other than Jack and Daxter does. I don't really know why. Because they want money. That's why they added ads. The end. I would complain. I do the minimum so we don't get pre-rolls if they do it right, and the minimum they let me do. But I do, even with the small amount of ads I get with their streaming, if I do my hours, I do, like, half of my money I make is from ads, so I can't fully complain. It's the same with YouTube, like, without ads, realistically, I wouldn't be a content creator because I make most of my money from YouTube, which is all ad money. I'm a fucking shill. A Gooner shill. Disgusting. Everyone just points in chat. Shill, shill, shill. Dean, I'm okay. Busy. Super busy. Just trying to get stuff done, edit things, get ready for my move. And our events. It's crazy stuff. You just vanity stream? Good for you. It's subsidized. It helps me pay so I can like live on my own as an adult. And I don't have to, because I can only work so much because of my disability, so. But I subsidize it with doing editing work too, so it's not all based on that. But it's just, if I don't stream, I have to live on an incredibly strict budget. You can live with me? Over 100. Was that, which one was that? Because I remember, I know the Cha-Cha was saying, my $400, I'll stop complaining about this if someone paid me the $400 a month. And I'm just like, calm down, woman. Calm down. Or is it the one where it was like an art thing? I saw one, someone was at, oh, I have CFS. It's an autoimmune disability. Pretty much my body attacks its own stuff and it makes me sick and tired. It's chronic fatigue syndrome. It has another / name on it, mexophallolitis, that I can never say. Oh, the Grimmy one. Oh, I haven't read most of that. That's the one with Mythic Talent, right? Because there was like a bunch of people leaving, but most people didn't say why. Yeah, that's how I put my body is stupid. It thinks it's sick, and so it attacks itself. And I get flu-like symptoms and my joints and everything becomes inflamed. And it makes me tired for some reason. I know, right? It may as well just, like, take bets at this one. That's okay. I've had it since I was, like, a child. I was, like, 13, 14... yeah, 14. 14, like, 14 turning 15 or something when I got it. We got a person. Let's go. I'm a very, what do you call it? You gotta keep going kind of person when it comes to sickness. Yeah, it's annoying as frick. A lot of people have it a lot worse. And you gotta keep going. Life is for living. Oh Lord, how could it? Again. Do you see it in me? The darkness in my soul? I'll absolve you. Join me. Thank you, Master. Oh wait, did he kill them all? Constant line. Yeah, it's kind of like a I do swimming now weekly. It's getting worse at time, but yeah, it's kind of just like, you know, the feeling, well, usually when it's not bad, it's like the feel, you know, when you're sick and you have a flu and your whole body hurts. It's like that. But it's all the time, and sometimes it's worse because it's like as the longer you have it, it gets like very similar to arthritis. Annoying enough. But that's the best way I would describe it. It's just like you have a flu a lot of the time. You get tired, you get forgetful. It's why sometimes I have like humongous mind blanks about things, because I'm like, wait, what? What was I even saying? Hurt all the time because I caught being over 30. That is the thing. That is the thing. When you get older, that's...
Ballster just subscribed.
Anyway.
Upgrading their cell. Arrest me.
Arrest you? What crimes have you committed today, huh? Huh? You want to confess? Thanks for the sub, homie, though. 38, let's go, balls. I said I would try. I have said from the beginning I won't handhold your thing through it because I just don't have the time to, like, sit down and help you set up the entire thing. Like, if you have a problem, ask me, but I just don't have the time. And I'm pretty sure when I said I'd do that, that was when you got it at Christmas, not in the month I'm moving, butthead. I've done very bad things, Gooner things. Because we're catching Gooners today. Is the only crime I've committed so far today. That's pretty bad. I'm gonna have to arrest you for that, bro. They pissed in public. Was it at a park? Time we talk? 2 days ago. Yeah, I said I couldn't hold your hand through the whole thing 2 days ago. I said I can help, but I can't hold your hand through it. You, like most guys, you only half listen to me. And the other half of guys don't listen to me at all. Women, shush up you. You just hear what you want to hear. Okay, extra. Hey, Gaming Club, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the Delinquents. Okay, let's do this. I would be surprised. You act like a woman, Roxas. Hello, Count. Yeah, I'm not denying I'm a woman. What the fuck? It's like, takes one to know. Wait a minute. It's like, Del is a woman. Shit. One sec, guys. I can't remember how to do my... Fuck. Can't remember how to do my heavy moves. On Girl Dinner Diaries, did you actually check it out? I haven't yet, but I'm interested in it. I was just like, that's some good information to have. I like learning new stuff like that. But I suppose that's what's the difference between incel dinners and girl dinners, because there's like such a thing as boy dinners now, right, too? Because I was like watching some video about what counts as a guy dinner. But I do find it funny, like there's tons of things like where people describe it like that, but girl dinners and guy dinners are actually pretty similar. But it was funny, like one of the guy dinners was literally just a beer. Housing Ultimate, I recommend it completely. Oh yeah, I've been watching it on the well, I've watched it all multiple times, but on the Anime React channel, which I run, the Erundel is an otaku, which I don't upload as much when I'm busy. I watched it over there, and yes, I love Police Girl. I've watched the original, like non-abridged Ultimate too, but that was a long time ago. Cheese and tomato sauce on it. Yep. I've done I suppose I'm, as an Australian, like, frozen pies is very... But, you know, someone told me that my crappy Oz girl dinner looked bad. Like, I feel like having a pie as a girl dinner is pretty good in comparison to a lot of people. On the table, yep, you just have to, like, it'll come up when we're on the joining. Oh, they're deciding my fate. Because over here, see? And then I'll be able to run a raffle, and you'll be able to join if you hover over the screen, like where the stream is. to be bigger and have more meat? You would think so, because a lot of them were just like similar salami wraps, and cheese, kind of stuff. And the girls were similar. That I assume the same too, like because usually guys eat more. That would be like big portions of something. Oh my god, yeah, I can see that. Is the whole box the boy dinner? There's something about party pies, I tell you, man. They taste better when they're small. Well, ideally, you should heat it up. See, I microwave it, heat it, and then I put it in the air fryer for 4 minutes, so it's crunchy. Not bad. But see, yeah, if I was going to be like fancy about it, I'd mash some spud and put some gravy on it, because I like that style, like a pub style kind of pie. It's like 6-star gourmet stuff. Really? I don't know. See, my version, I guess, of a lazy dinner would be like a can of biscotti with some bacon or something on toast. I don't know, like, if it's not just a frozen pie. Slay the Spire 2. Slay the Spire 2? What, Squiggly? What? For lunch with pepperoni and cheese with barbecue. Because, like, canned biscotti here is like $1. So it's, like, really cheap. Chicken nuggets, yeah. Here we go. Got 8 people, guys. Are you ready for the follow raffle? We got 2 here, so first one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Unstoppable. Who's gonna be a kitty cat? Let's go. You're immortal and you generate less devotion, so I'm gonna have to put you in the mines, I'm afraid. I don't make the rules. To be fair, that's my nephew's boy dinner gets. It's noodles with anything in it. There you go. Oh, thanks for the special poop, guys. I appreciate it. Hey, Fowls. Follower raffle. Let's go. Who else will join today? To live life immortal in the Goon lands. It's good? What is it about? To Mickey D's at Lamb just to get enough fat. How does that work? See, things confuse me. Okay, we've got 9 participants. We've got a lot of participants. Let's go. The turtle goat. I know I haven't done research. I just heard it was good. I heard it's good. Know nothing about the game. Is it a card? Oh, a card roguelike. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, ready, guys? Multiplayer. I had to give it a look-see, if I remember. That's for sure. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Auntie, let's go! Because my play round is, so far, Fallout tomorrow, or Devil May Cry, then Devil May Cry, or Fallout. And then we'll continue on a bit of a rotation there. For a bit. Place tomorrow for a tie. Yummy. I was actually so happy I was able to get a bento when I went to the doctor's the other day, because I can rarely have Asian food living here. My grandparents really hate herbs and spices. You know, as you get older, your stomach gets weaker. I think we can all feel that, man. I know my luck in this game, I'm not getting it unless it's only me joining. It's okay. Oh, I didn't listen, Auntie. I'll make him pray. To the prey mines. Someone's gonna die, so I'll go this way. Because they're immortal, kinda. What do they want me to make now? Oh, a plot. Okay, I'm gonna put it over here, just because I want plenty of room for houses. Morning, Shep. How you going? Zero Gun. Shut your whole mouth. I'll show you. Hey, I said 2026, and then you changed it to half a year. I don't know why you've done this. I'm being cheated. Yeah, that's why they think I'm kidding when I'm like, please, Mexicans move to Australia. Because, bro, our Mexican food sucks major ass. A week.
So I gave you more time and you're complaining.
What more time? How is June this year not all of 2026? We originally said all of 2026, and then you said June. That means you took half of my year. Half of my year. Oh, we have Taco Bell. It just sucks ass. Salty as frick. What do we have here? I just want my own bed. Is that so much to ask? We also got a better Taco Bell in ours, and it's still not great. Me, why can't I eat? Cry. As woken nearby sleepers, Roxas, you loud motherfucker. I have turned that off and on. I have no idea. I did Miwa's when I was watching her play, and it worked fine, but whenever mine just never works. Because I have uninstalled it, reinstalled it, and it hates me, bro. Well, I have a busy start of the year, man. Okay, there we go. We got until daytime, so I'm gonna go do another level. So we can get more people. Okay, I have to read some people's minds soon. I'm gonna read your minds of all the filthy goon. Whose is insane? Hey, Pression, welcome in. Do you look more flush than normal, Chief? Oh yeah, I reset it because the model had reset itself, so my flush was back to default, and I always find it very like faded, so I fixed it up. But yeah, my blush is on. I'm blushing. It's all that goon. My mind. It's saying Dell stinks of cheese. That's what I think is on your mind. Yes, exactly. Because I am a Victorian child in Minecraft, because I can't even say that as a joke because Twitch is so dumb sometimes, I swear. No, that's what I think. You were saying your mind's eye. You asshole. You're thinking Dells are a lazy ditcher that can't finish video games and won't help you with your PC. It's true, Dells stinky. Me? I'm the head of the cult of Goon. Why would I stink? Okay, crazy talk, I tell ya. I want to get done with this damned room. True, that would have been a good guess too. Trainee loves eating rabbit meat. Why? Which I might actually try rabbit in Europe. Is that cannibalism? Question. Now I'm asking the real questions, you know. With wine sauce, so good. Do you want some rabbit stew? I know. If anything, like, the internet has told me you just can't eat at any American's house. A rabbit or a hag, so that also means I can't eat older women. What the hell? I suppose rabbit in that sense, yeah. I did 108 after half a year. Oh, good work, homie demon. I'm just a bunny. Well, I guess I'm a lamb right now. Get away from me, you animals. Ugh. Wrong way. Okay, that's not what I wanted, but okay. Alright, found out. Even more stinky? Wait, what's the difference between a rabbit and a bunny? Chili powder, yeah. Chili flakes is usually the way to go. And you want to usually cook them before you put them in. Like, you want to fragrant them or whatever, you know? And the oil or whatever crap. But it really depends what kind of spice you want, right? That is without exercise, but I did cut out coffee and alcohol. Yeah, that'll do it. That's why I find it's like, I don't really drink. Frozen for a brief time, thanks to Twitch chat. Oh, thanks, homies. So, like, when I go to Blue Space, it's like, there's not many things for me to cut out. Because, like, I don't have tons to cut out. It's like, what the fuck, bro? And it's just because, like, exercising is a pain. But I am finding it easier now that I'm swimming regularly and stuff like that. To, like, just maintain. Than constantly have to do other stupid diety things. To keep the same weight. Stupid health. Roux? Because I can't find any I can eat. Really, in Japan, you don't like any of the roux they use? Because I like Japanese curry. Is it just not this similar to the curry you like in your country? With the boys. Game with the boys. Yeah, even at my most drinking, it was like once a month. I don't have the constitution other people have, I swear. And that was with friends, because there was like lots of things we were doing. Yeah, well, once I move, Drunk Del will be on the subathon rewards. Drunk Del returns. Because I'll be living on, like, in an apartment for a bit on my own, so I can finally be embarrassing without anyone else to see. Sandwich it every night before work. Guys. Wasn't that just me passing out? Hey, you won't get that until like June or July, because that's when VR Chibi Police Del comes out. And we can arrest people with our cute chibi outfit. We're gonna be so awesome. We're gonna go around arresting people in VR. It'll be our entire personality for that month. Yeah, I won't embarrass my grandma anymore. What do you mean? Before I move, I'm not gonna do it drunk, that's for sure. The 500-year-old chibi. Yeah, don't worry about it. I'm 5,000 years old. You died of weight loss. That's the thing that like a lot of people don't get. You can eat like shit and lose weight. You just have to eat not much. It's just it's why ever watch those picky eater videos or those super fat versus super skinny. Most of the super skinny people have horrendous diets. They just eat so little. She is football sized and hella annoying. Are these just piles of poop? They are. Get through the day without anything? Without what? Limiting the amount of foods that contain soy, which is hard given that almost everything has it. Really? Do you think, is it just disagree with you? Because I do find like certain things disagree with people more than others, like stomach-wise. But I suppose it depends. But honestly, I just found cutting out sugary sweets helped a lot when I was doing it. That was about it. But I think that's because that's my Achilles heel. And also, I'd rather cut that out than meat, you know? I can give up a lot, but meat isn't one of them. My friend convinced me to try veganism and I lasted 2 days. Because I said, they're like, oh, just give it a go. It would mean a lot to me if you gave it a go. I did. I lasted 2 days and I've never done it since. I don't think I've gone a day without meat ever since. What is adipose tissue? Ow. Ow. That was wrong. Got me in my good gooning knee. Woke Del time. To the woke Del. The too woke. That's even too woke for me, man. They were like, oh, it's good for dieters. Like, they were like really into vegan stuff. They were, in hindsight, a little odd. But what can you do? Or contradictory. But yeah. Honestly, I'm also just way too lazy to care that much about what I eat, you know? Like, I like vegetables and stuff, and I balance things well, and I don't waste and stuff like that. Mainly because I was born poor, and I will continue to live cheap. But the thing is, like, it's like I can't give enough of a fuck. Hey, Tommy, welcome in. pizza once, exactly. Same with gluten free. I'd rather die. If I was gluten intolerant, just kill me, okay, man? Most gluten stuff is ass. Just end it there. Like, I'll cut down like soft drink, I'll cut down sweets or whatever. It's the same with like when my stomach is upset, I'll cut down everything, but I like herbs and spices, so I'll cut down other things to so I can still have some. You know what I mean? Okay, let's get more people, and then we'll do a sermon, because I haven't done one, because I've been lazy. I'll eat enough to off myself. You hadn't mentioned it within 5 minutes. Yeah, I also do find other vegans very, very hard to deal with. But some are very normal people, but some are very annoying, you know? There's this one chick who'd come into my game work, and she said she'd tell everyone she's a vegan, and she had her head shaved and stuff. No judgment, I guess, but she would be like, I'm a vegan, and then she'd be like out with everyone and having tuna, and I was like, bro, that's not vegan, and she's like, oh, it's just one thing, and then she had chocolate afterwards. I was like, this dumb bitch. Like, none of that is vegan. Yep, she would eat eggs too. I don't know why she just didn't say vegetarian. Fine, it's just a handful that are exactly. It's the rule of the internet, right? It's just the most annoying people are on top. Yeah, I hate that. I hate the fake vegan thing. If you're actually a vegan, sure, whatever, cool. But if you're just faking it so you're cool, you know, like those type of people. Yeah, she was like a really up herself person, and I shouldn't laugh, but I was told later by like my co-workers that she was like upset and annoyed about, because she thought she was like really hot and stuff, but she tried to open her OnlyFans and failed. And I was just like, couldn't it happen to a nicer person? Because she was like incredibly up herself. Okay, let's do this raffle, guys. So we've got 5 in so far for you. I'm gonna try and open the Goon Squad into the ultimate gooning, all that stuff, and live immortal in the cult for the stream. Let's do it. No, I don't hate the woke. I hate assholes, as I always say. Wouldn't matter if she was the same person who was like a Christian person and they were an asshole. I'd think they're a dumb asshole too. And as I said, I have a story of the very hypocritical Catholic guy I knew, who I thought was nice enough. He walked around with a giant cross on, and he would lecture, and he did his thesis on religion and stuff. He got an Indian Catholic wife, and sure, and I was like, yeah, that's fine. And I hate anime. We would talk, cool dude, but turns out he was the world's biggest fucking hypocrite with Christianity. He would cheat on his wife, he kept a mistress, all this stuff, and he treated his wife like shit. So I stopped being friends with him because he was a giant hypocrite, as he tried to put his religion and his moral religious superiority, as he lived by none of it. And fuck that guy, you know? And I told him to his face, if your wife leaves you, you deserve it. Yeah, because his wife was like, because even his wife's very Christian family was saying that she should leave him. And I was just like, if she leaves you, bro, deserved. That's what you get. Of all OF ads are targeting women, not men. Yeah, that's the thing, like, too. Like, it's too pyramid schemey. Like, you know, their referral program. Okay, let's do this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go, count. Exactly. I judge people on who they are. Dissenters, immortal, polyamorous, gullible. Let's go. LOLO. You can worship. We got another For the immortal cult of Goon. Follower raffle. Let's go. Yeah, exactly. We're equal opportunity haters. And that's what should matter the most, you know? I wanted to do a challenge of any diet as a challenge, but not to tell anyone. Then I only ended my challenge when someone asked me about why I was eating something. Oh yeah, that works out. Because I feel like depending who you know, more people would ask. It's like, oh, why are you eating that, bro? Sadly, weirdly, working at a games store, you know, that sells Games Workshop, D&D, I've met way too many polyamorous people, and they did vary quite a lot. But I did see a general, like, the main trend I saw was that they're all incredibly insecure about themselves or very addicted to drama. But they were just the ones I met. I don't know what's with, like, D&D and games like that, and tabletop games that brings in those people. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go, Zacko! Nothing against people who do that, but it seems like a lot of work to me. And it doesn't seem the healthiest most of the time. But their choice. Can't tell people how to live their lives, right? Mine. Look, he's a shark! A D&D. Imagine having enough friends for a D&D campaign. I'll just get a bunch of crazy female VTubers into one. The 5-Fu Alliance is dead. Everyone's off doing things. But did you survive? I'm so sad, bro. Nah. Everyone's like real busy. Howdy, howdy. So it's like being able to get people regularly to come is a trouble. I need to talk to Bus and get my quest item. Yeah, I think the one I did where I DM'd for my friends, we got like 7 sessions in, but still didn't finish. And that's the longest I've gotten people to commit. You know? True. I wasn't even paying attention. What'd he say? No, Luke actually loves D&D. They've played multiple times. We argue about the rules, though, because I love enforcing morality in my D&D campaigns as a D&D, as in, if you're chaotic evil, chaotic evil. If you're lawful good, lawful good. I just hate it in campaigns. Maybe I do have the ism. When someone's like, I'm lawful good, okay, I'm gonna punch this baby in the fucking face. It's like, I find that incredibly annoying. But, so I go like, I do the whole, like, Baldur's Gate thing where you can become a fallen paladin or something, or, you know, whatnot. Like, because I think it makes more sense, story-wise. Oathbreaker, stuff like that. Because I think it adds more to the story if you can become evil. You don't just stay one thing. You know? Or you could technically become good. Oathbreaker, there we go. But I don't know, I feel like the emotional roleplay, like, somehow I got my friend falling in love with a high priestess. I didn't even try that hard. And he actually was sad when she almost died. Like, she thought she was gonna die. And I was like, accidentally, when you have to roleplay as your homie's love interest, that's gonna be awkward, but... Dude, I had to roleplay one time as the 3 daughters of some duke, and I was just like, why have I done this? Because I don't know why I thought it would end any other way. With them trying to sleep with them. That's what happened. Also, when it's like, my friend Glowy and someone else, it was on stream. No, it was a Discord one, but it wasn't on stream. And it was a lot of people from the community. This is back when I was a new VR streamer, I think, too. And he ended up putting like a rod of like illumination up someone's ass. And like banged him like a disco ball, and I'm like, this is the life I chose, you know, as a DM. Because I'm anything they can try and do, I'll let them to. You know what I mean? Like, that's the kind of DM I am. If they can roll it, it can happen. Let me play though. Because I hate when DMs try and tell you what to do all the time. Oh, Baldur's Gate 2 became an oathbreaker after the first option. Oh my god. The time I got reincarnated as a DM. Yeah. If you brave enough, a curious go somewhere for my life. I hate that, but true. Yeah, that's how I set up this campaign for them to walk all the way somewhere in a DM campaign, and one of the guys, an arrow into the ocean because he said "fuck you." Nadia, thanks so much for the raid. Welcome in, raiders. We're just talking about D&D campaigns and how I don't have any friends that are free to do it anymore, and DM campaigns I've run before, and things that I've let them do as a DN. And so I rolled for an encounter, one for like damage and one for a random friendly encounter. And it was a friendly encounter when he did the arrow randomly and it hit the water. And so I decided he had hit a random giant koi in the river, and then to attack him, I thought in my mind, and then he's like, do animal taming. And I was like, oh my fucking god. And he rolled for animal taming. Nat 20. And I was like, you tame the giant koi that tried to kill you. And he's like, I ride it. Roll, perfect. Then he rolled the giant koi all the way to where they were meant to go. And that's how he got a giant koi, BF. Yeah. Welcome in, guys. I hope you had a great time with Nadia. I'm just telling dumb D&D stories. I hope you had a great one. I'm the dumb bunny Dell. I'm an officer of the and I arrest Gooners and take care of Gooners in this prison cell. Sucker would be proud. Exactly. That was the general idea when I had the koi attack. Was, oh yeah, very Avatar: The Last Bender, but I didn't expect him to tame it. But no crew, and the Tiefling refuses to sell it. Oh my fucking god. So much stuff like that. Almost as funny as, like, they went somewhere they weren't, like, on a different thing, which I tried to make obvious they weren't supposed to go there yet, and they still went there, and then they were getting their ass kicked, and they're like, Del, why is this so hard? You've made this too hard. I'm like, maybe it's because you weren't supposed to be here yet. And they're like, I should be able to go anywhere. Because I just remember my first D&D campaign, a DM he hated that I was a Catholic paladin. Air quotes, Catholic paladin. And I kept reading from my Bible, converting people. I thought it was hilarious. And he was, like, very anti-Christianity or some shit. And he kept trying to, like, get me to change. And I'm like, nah, I'm a lawful good. I don't know, I thought it was funny. Because I picked a half-orc, and I was like, you know what's hilarious? Oh, orc paladin. That's a Catholic. I was raised in a nunnery by nuns. I was abandoned. You know, very roleplay-esque. And then my mama, the nun, gave me to the paladins because I am a big boy orc. And they were like, oh, hell yeah. Did you? And he kept trying to get me to break my oath. Like, trying to get me to kick my ass. But he got mad because I tried to convert some mayor to Christianity and I succeeded, so... And I was like, it's not my fault. if I go Oathbreaker. I think like in my mind, if you break your oath, you then choose like you would go to neutral or something, and you can choose a new oath, kind of thing. My mind, so you can become like an evil paladin or just a morally grey one. You know what I mean? Like a not like a you know how like a knight doesn't have a lord or doesn't have a religion. You still believe in, you know, the paladin-y stuff, but you don't have like a religion or something you fully believe in. You just go by your oath of, like, I don't know, caring for the small folk or some shit or whatnot, or you can go evil. That's where I would think Oathbreaker would go. Because not all oath breaking is 100% bad. Yeah, like a Ronin in Japan. Because I know, like, in, like, Baldur's Gate, I think Oathbreaker is all bad, kind of thing. Like, oh, you broke your oath, what a loser, now you're weaker. But, like, in my mind, not all oath breaking is, like, all, oh my god, he's a loser that couldn't keep his oath. Like, sometimes you gotta break your oath. It's, like, out of your control, so... that's fine, that's fine. Okay, before I go do another round, I'm going to go get a drink. This is why I don't play with patrons. Eat grassy gruel. Ew. A drink of water, guys. Look, Roxas has faith in me, sucker. Oh, he's already eating it. I find it funny, he wanted me to feed him grassy gruel, pretty much. What a weirdo. Thanks for the follow, Willie. Welcome in. Damn Gooners don't understand him. My character is basically a bridge Alucard. Nice. More pars. Quite a lot. But pretty much all the ones I've watched I've done reacts to at this point on the React channel. I'm slowly going through all his shorts. It is very funny watching the stuff as an Australian. Oh, I need to read someone's mind. Hey, Kapu Catnip, thanks for the follow. Welcome to Delinquents. I'm the dumb bunny Dell. I need to read someone's mind. Let's read... Let's do Bus's mind, seeing the mods were like... See the thoughts. Cult the new building. Watch sermon. Okay, normal stuff. Red is my nerd. All followers actually pooped or vomited thanks to Twitch. What the fuck, guys? Excuse me? Tell us your school field trip. I went to a very poor school, so we didn't go on many free field trips. I think one of the ones I remember is when we went to Australia Zoo when I was like very, very young. My family didn't give me a water bottle because one of my older sisters dropped me off, and I went the entire trip with no water. So that was like a whole day, no water as like a 8-year-old. Until I was lucky my grandma met me there at the end of the day, and she gave me a bottle of water. School field trips are just that trip of the field across the street, pretty much. Yeah, they only do one a year. And that's why I remember it, because it was like so terrible of a day because of no water. Couldn't even enjoy it. No, I think I saw briefly from the outside. This is when Steve Irwin wasn't dead yet, I think. He did a show, but we didn't see it. Or his wife did? I don't remember. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get a drink. Actually, I think it might have been around when he died. I don't know. Maybe. It might have been just after he died. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I had to make my grandma a cup of tea, and then the cat wanted attention. So funny, she didn't like me most of the time I lived here. Now she likes me, I'm leaving. In the country? Yeah, what kind of school trips for you guys? Okay, one sec. I'd be so dead if I lived in the US. I'm too sickly. Me, bleh. Like, when I had to pick up all my medicine for going overseas, I felt quite lucky. Because it only cost me like $50 to get 4 or 5 months worth of medicine, so I was like, lucky. A pineapple museum, oh my god. The state of the roads. Oh, my European friends wouldn't stop going on about how bad Australian roads are. What are the Belgian roads like? You go off-road. Oh my god. Did you have to get it before you go over because of how it works? How far is that? I'm not good with maps. Oh, really? At university, there's more, like, exchanges, but I don't think we have too many for high school ones here. But that's like more common in like in America and other countries to have like exchange high school students, right? Oh, it's Y, hold down. Okay, I can do that. It's interesting how different everyone's experience is depending where you are in the world. I like how the choice is choice 1 or choice 2. The same. They welcome some interesting people. Oh yeah, that's pretty cool. I mean, worldwide, like getting like meeting a Japanese person going to your school or something is kind of interesting. I can't imagine as a teenager though, going halfway across the world or something. Oh, it's crazy work. Oh wait, that's not the run. Give me my tarot card, loser. Oh, my lucky feet. The time I got reincarnated as a creeper. The time I got reincarnated as an Australian kangaroo. My dad to let me shoot his shotgun. Pfft, what? Got it. Form. I don't have a cool cape. I have a grey one. Ew. I got a necklace to give someone. Nice. We'll go this way so we can get more people. Watching Dell's Gooner cult while starting my own Gooner cult in RimWorld. It's the Gooner effect. Say that. It's the conservative. Which one's the Second Amendment? Is that the gun? Or is that freedom? Oh, the right to bear arms. They meant your guns, guys, as in your arms. Okay, if it's against the corrupt government, why is it always the schools that the guns always show? I'll start taking that more seriously when I actually see a revolution against your government. So, but how do you possibly put down all the psychopaths? See, it just doesn't work. The right to bear arms in order to do something about a tyrannical government. Yes. That most people won't do shit about if they get a tyrannical government, honestly. I feel like it is definitely a test. Oh, well, I've played this a couple times, so... But I'm getting better, that's for sure. Yay! So I'm curious of how bad it gets. Will people actually rise up? Because if it gets bad and Americans don't rise up, that means the idea of having the guns just in case of the tyrannical government was a waste. Right? Question her ability to learn. True. Also, this is just on normal. My other save, I was playing on hard. Yeah, but that wasn't against a tyrannical government. That was just because some people were mad because the person they voted for didn't win. Isn't that like raising up against democracy? Yeah, right? Yeah, organizing a strike. Trying to get actually people to show up. I thought it was just to like farming to protect your home and that. I don't believe in the news. But if you don't believe in anything, how do you know if anything's true? But I'm not really sure what part of that you're saying is untrue. When you play Yu-Gi-Oh, you shush your whore mouth. I came second a lot in a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh tournaments. To be fair, I was like looking at the upstate stuff and it's like, I wonder how ass I'm at Yu-Gi-Oh now. I haven't played in ages. The second fit, I know. Hey, I play pretty good for someone playing at 5 in the morning. They'll never finish this game because I like to come second. Well, I guess it depends what you think is taking away your Second Amendment right, because most places just want to, like, have gun laws like Australia and whatnot. Because Australians still have guns. We just don't have, what do you call it? Automatic guns or whatever? And, you know, mental health checks, all that stuff. But I don't know the whole stuff of the American side, because gun control laws aren't really a topic in Australia. Because we already did ours to stop school shootings and stuff, so it's like a done deal thing. But it did become a bit of a discussion again after that shooting. Because this is what I hate about the discourse, like, seeping into everyone all over the world, is like, we had a shooting, like a terrorist shooting against Jewish people. Like, well, I guess that's more of a hate crime. God, I need to concentrate more. It's this poison behind me that's... yeah, it's been breeding more and more. There's, like, some light stuff against Muslims and stuff like that. But, in the last couple of years, we had next to none, but in the last 3 years, the anti-Jewish stuff is really strong here. And it's because all the online stuff seeps out, too. Because you can see it online, too. A lot of anti-Jewish people, no matter... Even though Australian Jewish people have nothing to do with the Israel stuff, it just... People get it in their head, like, that crazy stuff, like, Jews actually run the world, blah, 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 blah. Like a fucking crackpot. And they're like, so I'm gonna terrorize some random Jewish family in Australia, like, assholes. Yeah, they didn't want to commit to it being a hate crime. Fucking lazy bitches, I tell ya. They just don't want to commit to anything. Very Australian. Because they didn't want to piss off either group. And it was just like, oh my god. They just went straight to, we need to tighten gun laws, which, yeah, if they can build a bomb, yes, probably. But it also had to go, they really needed to crack down more on racism, I guess. But then people get in their panties in a twitch about freedom of speech or whatever, because people don't like that you can be prosecuted for hate crimes thing. Like, bro. It becomes incredibly annoying. Because people I have people who've talked to me in chat all the time how they hate the idea that Australians, like, actually, you get in trouble for stuff. Like, some guy got deported for doing the Nazi salute and running a Nazi party here, and people's like, oh, that's a hate crime and against freedom of speech, and it's like, oh, shut up, bitch. Like, I'm so sorry that not wanting actual bona fide Nazis in the country offends people, apparently. It's fucking stupid. Yeah, exactly. We don't have freedom of speech in Australia in the same way. In the same way. Fucking poison. Well, we got a lot of,
What the hell is
immigration,
this?
but the thing is, we've let lots of people immigrate. But we haven't really thought about how they are in Australia and coming in, and also who they are, because I don't think they take enough on, like, values and stuff like that, if that makes sense. Like, because, like, a lot of people point out, like, you don't want people that may be extremist or whatever coming over, but it's kind of hard to tell because they had been here in Australia for, like, ages from the family, and then went cray-cray, and it's just like, okay, that's weird, right? But I don't really... There's tons of, like, Muslim people in Australia that are completely fine. I think the thing is, they need to, you know, actually, when they let people immigrate, have a plan on how they're immigrating into Australia, instead of just going, I need big numbers. Give me big numbers. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, even if they want to, there's not much. I went over this in one of my classes at university, is that when you're coming over to Australia, you, in your first couple years, especially if you're a refugee, they have the hardest time. You can't work. You can't take classes. Some of them, you can't even leave your house. So the trying to integrate is difficult because you're broke. You aren't legally allowed to get a job. You're not legally allowed to like try and go out there and learn English. Like, so for the first 5 years of being in like a refugee in Australia, they kind of screw you like into being your own little island. You might want to say the whole word there, Roxas. Jewish. Radical Jewish people. Because when you have radicals of any belief, that kind of... Exactly, and that's kind of the thing. You want to help people escaping the extremes in their countries, but you don't want to accidentally bring in people who bring the oppressing extremes, or you're accidentally oppressing the people trying to escape those oppressive extremes. And not saying Muslims automatically are, it's just there is some in their country that take it to the most extreme, and so that's a real problem, because a lot of people pointing out a lot of people who legally immigrate in are rich people of those countries, and they're more likely to, you know, kowtow to the regime that they already had. And it's a real problem that the system benefits the rich of immigration, because the only people that can afford to immigrate is the people with money. I'm gonna work. Get out of my followers are starving because I died. They're mad at me. Exactly, that's the point. It needs to be left there. It's kind of like they kind of just, and this is what I kind of blame the Australian government is too. They immigrate them in, and if they're working, they ignore it because the numbers look good. Number good, yes, and it doesn't work like that. It's the same with, they don't care about a lot of the problems of like forced marriages. There's still people who come over from their other countries and try and do forced marriages on young girls, as in like girls in their 20s, 25s are forced to marry who their parents say or whatever, because it's in their tradition, but they don't want to get involved with it because it's a difficult topic. But the thing is, that's not legal here. Most people from house countries have anger issues, I think. They should at least get some anger issues management. Well, that's the thing. Then they actually have to step in of taking care of families in general, because there's a lot of problems with poor Australians, bogans. Like, they do similar things. They let their daughters date ridiculously old men, almost pimp them out. They are drunks. They are aggressive. They have anger issues and all this other crap. But the thing is, the government doesn't want to touch upon it. It's why that, like, they went to the study that family first or family reunification that Tony Abbott or whatever bringing in here doesn't work. It's very similar to like some American version of, you know, the parents being reunited with your parents is the be all end all. No matter how long the kid stays in the system, no matter how bad the parents are the final say, you know, kind of thing. It's kind of like you know, parents being the real end of the line for it, but it doesn't work in a lot of cases, especially in some situations, you know what I mean? And it just doesn't work because it just tries to get people to tick the bare minimum boxes to get their kid back, and they only step in if it's a very abusive situation. Don't care unless their benefits stop coming in. Exactly. And that's why I'm very like, it's not just one race thing, because most bogans are the whitest people you've ever met, just without teeth. Are skinheads, exactly, yeah. And that's why I can't be like other people where it's like it's all Muslims or X-ray. It's like, nah, I've met the craziest white people you've ever seen, bro. And they were worse. They would have sold their daughter for a pack of cigarettes. I'm not saying you are saying that. I'm clarifying. Roxas, remember, I'm talking about my opinion. Not responding to just you. Just wanting to clarify so no one thinks that I think that way. Yeah, see, it's just for clarification so people know. Beta South Cross tattoos. Yep. Hasn't bathed all week. It's always the paint fuse. It's okay. I understand it's confusing, but just so you know, like I say all the time, I had to clarify what I'm saying because, you know, things can be taken out of context. Oh, yeah. The Uggs pajama pants woman with a, like, what is it? A crop top? Not a crop top. A tee that shows off their little bit of a belly and their unbrushed hair as they go down to the store with their pram to buy, like, cigarettes on payday. And go and gas bag with their friends as their kids eat some takeaway concoction as the only food they fed them all day. Yeah, only Australians understand this language I speak right now. It's like their sagging belly. Oh my god. And this just reminds me of what my boss said, which always goes to me that some, like, when guys just like, oh, we know what's attractive, I can't fully say, because my boss was always thought, for some reason, if you were thin, you were attractive. And then he met a bogan, and then he said, maybe I'm wrong. And there's so many, like, random dudes I met that has this mindset, as long as you're thin, you're attractive. And I was just like, I don't know where that comes from. Like, in a weird way. Like, if you can, no matter how scraggy or teethless a person is, they're attractors as long as they're thin is a very weird mindset. I feel comes from a weird place. Out in the car while they're in the pokies. Oh my god! I just reminded. It's like I hate that. Like when there's always in summer a kid dies because they've been left in the fucking car by some bogan. And you know what I hate, like, about it a lot too, just in general, is like how many times I was left in the car as a kid to, like, half sweat and die. It's like, it just, like, memories, childhood flashbacks. Yeah, that's how you know he's middle class. Never saw a cracker. A meth head. I know. I'm so surprised I wasn't cooked. You're sweating too. Is it hot? No! I didn't do my countdown, sorry guys. But no! He's in. I'll have to stop making... Nah, I'm sure tons of people had it far worse. Like, I accidentally got I was taking care of the nephew who's only 6 years younger than me. So I must have been 7, and he was 1 or something. And for some reason, they were letting the 7-year-old take care of a toddler. Because I have a sister that's, like, 15 years older than me. So that's why. And he locked himself in a car, and I could not find the car keys everywhere. And he was there like a red tomato, and I'm just, like, at the window going, please, please open the door, like, flick it, flick it, flick it. I thought he was gonna die, but he finally got it. But I just still couldn't find the keys anywhere. And I still have nightmares about that. It's like, because it was just terrifying. Because especially, like, in, like, the hot parts of Australia where I used to live, that was a real thing. Like, a risk. Kids dying in cars. Oh, yeah. The reason why I'm dying of sweat. Oof. Break them window. Yeah, if I was... that was what I was thinking. It's like, can I break the windows? Even as a small kid like that. Did you spill the paint? Is the light? Why is your light making you sweat? Okay, we got another one. Time for the knuckle sandwich. On a cold day. Oh, so it's not cooling it as much now. That makes sense. Hey, bench. World's weird, isn't it, though? Okay, ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Who's in? Wicked! Let's go! Oh, that's a nice design. Look at that. Why are you... Wicked. Why are you black? Should watch Dragon Ball Hero. What is a Dragon Ball Hero about? Because I saw a bit of Daima. And that was about it. Oh, frick. I forgot to do my sermon. Oh, I already did take one. I don't want to get cancelled, Roxas. Have you ever thought about being a good boy and not getting in trouble? There's the fun in that. Oh my god, guys. Getting in trouble, what I'm good at. But it is what we should do, like... Wicked! Oh, I was gonna say, how did you die? You're immortal. I was like, I ain't saying you got a skill issue. Like, you literally have the immortal trait and you died. Damn, son, I can't believe you killed him. No, I haven't played Graveyard Keeper. He just got here and you guys killed him. That was, like, cold. Nope. Because I didn't want to get cancelled, so I didn't look. I know, right? Quite crazy work. Oh god. I'm gonna have to kill Bus. It's too early in the game. Thanks to follow Duji. I'm sorry it's come to this, Bus, but I'm gonna have to kill you. We'll see. Insider Riot. Don't encourage him. I haven't been cancelled yet. We'll see. Though people have tried getting me in trouble. Okay, okay, I'll do a sermon. You're too good. Yeah, maybe you need to do more gooning advisor. I don't know. What? There's a cult member lurk later. Okay, Auntie, see you later, homie. Have a good night. I'll probably go to bed by 11:30 too, because I don't want to stay up too late tonight. Because I have to be up to do to the work. So I want to get that video out finally on the Officer channel. Afterlife, I guess. Belief in sacrifice. Sacrifice, because I need a sacrifice bus. Mexico. What? What does that even mean? Everyone's gonna start treating you like you're crazy though, because because chat can't understand anyone who would want to date me. Crazy work right there. Okay, can I get to a descent, a way to do this? I don't think there is one yet. I have to go further. Oh, here we go. I can do it. I don't have to kill Bus. We can build a prison. 25 wood. I may as well just kill him. God. Date to debut as a veto so we can simp. I'm real sick of this lusting after my potential husband or date. Like you really, really wanted to. Really, really wanted to who? to date someone? Hey. I could be dating right now. You guys wouldn't know. Imagine. Because I did say, guys, I'd be like, I'll try and get married in 2026, so I have to try and date. But on serious note, I only tell chat if I was married or have kids. It's March. Yeah? Do you doubt my abilities? It's either that or I'll get a really nice wedding VTuber outfit. How does that sound? Then we can be crazy. VTuber couldn't get married, so dressed up like she did. She's lost it. Definitely. I'll get there when I get there. To someone just to encourage the route they wish to take. I can see that. Okay. I still don't have enough wood. I only have 15. Goddamn Bus. I could make him rebirth. Fuck that guy. See, I'll marry myself. But why would I want to marry myself? I'm broke. God. Even I think I can do better than me. I'm kidding. Mostly. Do you like food? I love food. Food is great. Okay. Re-educate or kill the dissenter. Someone else has got murder on their mind with that mission. I'm assuming they gave me the decoration, but still, it's funnier this way if the cult wants him dead too. Makes me laugh. No, I wanted these guys to help me, and they're too busy building houses for themselves. Selfish sons of bitches, okay? All they are in their tents gooning. Look at this. Fucking losers. Boss is just there angry yelling at everyone. Seems legit. Stay out of the food channel. No. No. $10,000 later, and then I'm gonna have to build a wood chopping thing because it's not gonna be enough wood. I'm gonna have to stay here. No, I got enough. I don't have to kill Bus. Good for him, man. I always put these wherever I put the toilet because I always just find that hilarious. Goon just means to lust, to sin. Ugh. Yeah, exactly. See, I'm great at this police things. We're gonna imprison Bus. Sucker. Got him. Oh, that's right, I don't have it yet, because these guys are slow. Worship harder, Gooners. Worship more. The OG Samurai X Opening played on the speaker. Oh my god. You're just like, I'm home. I'm among my wee brethren. Oh my god, they're just throwing up everywhere. Yes, guys. I'm not asking too much. Just to worship so I can make a cult full of gooners. I don't understand the problem. What do you mean? I fed you guys. I helped you build a hut. I put Bus in prison. What more do you want? Oh, they're throwing up over Wicked's corpse. Hilarious. I need money. Crap, I'm gonna have to go on a mission soon. I told you I can't fix it. It's broken. I've tried and it doesn't work. I've uninstalled, reinstalled, and it still doesn't want to work, so I don't know what to do, how to fix it. It pisses me off, but I can't. Master audio at 69 as default. Oh my god. I know, it's making you play the game. Animals. Where does it want me to fast travel to? Alright, down here. I know, that's why they killed me. I worship harder. They were jealous of your abilities. Ooh, not 6, 7. I have tried to turn it on, off and on again. My boomer ways didn't help. Yeah, I'll fish when I feel. Oh, so he wants me to fish now. Damn fishing. So much fishing. I did it. You're welcome. Read the fanfic Shades of Failure. Nah, you get read to you because if you that milking farms book. That's the punishment. Genetics are voice activated. Oh my god. But which isn't in this demo. What? Oh, they want wood. Oh. Everyone in their wood, man. Insane work. Of the friends we made along the way. You guys have friends? What the hell? The ideal Gooner utopia. Yes, Gooner huts, Gooner homes. See, we're just upgrading Fotel for God Gooner, and you will get huts, guys. Wives, even. And your offspring will never starve. Anyway, we fixed the lighthouse. Friends to deal with. Yeah. I completely understand that, mainly because I like my friends and I still struggle like to remember to always contact them and stuff because I'm I don't have like as much of what other people have to like communicate with people. So sometimes I have to go like, oh, I should do that. Because it takes a long time for me to get like, I guess, lonesome or to need socializing. Some wood low. I know, lazy sons of bitches. Okay, we'll probably need a grave at this point because Wicked ain't coming back anytime soon, but I need a lumberyard first. Customization. Okay. What? They gave Unstoppable the jerk trait. Okay, guys. Why are you turning that Gooner place odd? Like, the place is getting a little weird in here. We're broke, as a joke. These damn Gooners. F's in the chat for Wicked. He died as he lived. Gooning. Gooning, I say. He will rise again one day. One day he'll rise. Now he's just sleeping. He just needs some milk. Then High God on Steam, that's rough. That's rough, buddy. Can't keep me down forever. Okay, well, I have to end here today just because it's a short one today, but I'll be on tomorrow for some Fallout stuff, okay? We're gonna do some Fallout tomorrow, or some Devil May Cry, then Devil May Cry, and then probably some more Cult and stuff, and whatnot. So, yeah, we'll see how we go on things. But it'll be a little iffy just because I'm preparing for the 15th for our Goonathon, I guess. And finish the video we have to do. But I'll see you guys tomorrow. I will be on tomorrow for the Fallout stuff and whatnot. Back on. Yay! Yeah, I do have a video on the Officer channel coming out tomorrow. Same with Reactor. But yeah, I will be on tomorrow to play some games and whatnot too. Yeah, I know, yeah, the reality, I have things I have to do, and I have to prep for my move and stuff, so yes, just stuff. No problem, guys, I'll see you tomorrow for some more stream, okay, guys? Bye-bye! Bye-bye! I'll see you guys later. Stay goonin', brother.